Hi everyone. Okay, properties of logarithms. We're going to take up, we just did change of base formulas. We're going to deal with the properties of logarithms. And the first one is the product property. And if I did the log base A of u times v, so I'm taking the log of a product, it actually works that that's the log base A of u plus log base A of v. And it also follows, well, the quotient property. Log base A of u divided by v is equal to the log base A of u minus the log base A of v. And then the power property. Log base A of u to the power of n. You can just pull that out there. That's equal to n times the log base A of u. I take that exponent and I just multiply it by the log base A of the base there. Now, with that, with all those, we have we can just write the natural log of u times v is the natural log of u plus the natural log of v. The natural log of u divided by v is equal to the natural log of u minus the natural log of v. And the natural log of u to the power of n is equal to n times the natural log of u. Okay, now we're just going to put some of these properties into play here. The first exercise here says write each logarithm in terms of the natural log of 2 and the natural log of 3. Well, on A, if I write the natural log of 6, let me just split this up, as 2 times 3, now that is the product property. So that's the natural log of 2 plus the natural log of 3. And that is in terms of natural log of 2 and natural log of 3. Now, for part B, natural log of 2 to the 27th. Now, there are 2 27ths. I'm going to rewrite that. 27 is 3 to the 3rd power because we are writing this in terms of the natural log of 2 and the natural log of 3. And then the quotient property up here says we subtract that. So that is the natural log of 2 minus the natural log of 3 to the 3rd power. Now that's not quite in terms of the natural log of 3. I still have this 3rd power here. So I am going to take one more step here and use the power property and pull this 3 in front here and make the natural log. Natural log of 2 minus 3 times the natural log of 3. Now I think we have got it in terms of natural log of 2 and natural log of 3. Okay, got a few more. We're going to try to simplify without the calculator. Now, this is the log base 4, and we're just simplifying. That's what we're trying to do. And since it's log base 4, I want to write this 4, or the 16, I'm sorry, as a power of 4. It's 4 squared. And then that's the log base 4 of 4 to the 2/3 power. Now before, in the previous lesson, we probably would just write 2/3, and that's good. That is 2/3. But if I'm going to use another power here, I might consider using the product power, or the power property here, and put the 2/3 times the log base 4 of 4. And the log base 4 of 4 we also learned was 1, so 2/3 times 1. So either way you want to go here. 2/3 times 1 is 2/3. I have something in my head says I might have said something wrong. But we get 2/3 either way. But the log base 4 of 4 is 1. So that's two ways of looking at it. All right, this next one. Log base 3 of 9. I'm going to write that as log base 3 of 3 to the 2nd plus log base 3 of 3 to the... Actually, I'm going to take another route here. This is plus, so we're going to take the log base 3 of 9 times 243. Go in reverse with the product property. And then that's 3 to the 2nd. Now, 3 times 81 is 243. So that's 3 to the 5th power. So this is the log base 3 of 3 to the 7th power. When you take 9 times 243, you'll get, we said no calculator, didn't we? I grabbed my calculator. And then log base 3 of 3 to the 7th power is 7. But 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81, times 3 is 243. So that requires us recognizing that 243 is a power of 3. And 3 to the 2nd times 3 to the 5th is 3 to the 7th. So that's what we get there. All right, this next one. All right, subtraction. First thing I want to do is make this to be the natural log of e to the 4 times 3 power. E to the 4th raised to the 3rd. Make this the exponent. I probably should do that. And that's the natural log of 12 that's the natural log of e to the 12th minus the natural log of e to the 3rd. There's a couple ways to go about this, but with subtraction, that's the natural log of e to the 12th over e to the 3rd. Subtraction goes with the quotient property, so I'm going in reverse there. And e to the 12th over e to the 3rd is e to the 9th. We subtract. And then the natural log of e to the 9th is 9. Now, if you'd have gotten 12 here and 3 here and did 12 minus 3 equals 9, there's just several ways to get to that answer. And I'm showing you a couple. Okay, last example I have in this lesson is log base 9 of 27. I'm going to rewrite that as log base 9 of 9 times 3. Seeing a base 9, I'm having a 9 here. And I'm going to write that as log base 9 of 9 plus log base 9 of 3. This is the product property that we're applying here. And the log base 9 of 9 is 1. And I'm wondering what the log base 9 of 3 is. Okay, well, that is the log base 9. That's log base of 3 to the second. Okay. Or in other words, let's just work with the 9 here. 9 to what power would equal 3? Well, if I recall, the square root of 9 is equal to 3. The square root of 9 is the same as a half power. So this is 1 plus 1/2, which is 1 1/2. The log base 9 of 27 is 1 1/2. All right, assignment. This will be your work here, pages 385 and 386. I want you to do 6 through 39, but only the multiples of 3 for your practice there. 6 through 39, multiples of 3. Guys, take care of yourselves. Still missing you, still thinking about you all the time. And God bless you all.